and welcome. Rivet Raven here, and we're going to get straight into it with the things that I've bought in the mail. And as you can see, this is the second half of the Feast of Bones set. So I bought the Ogre half, and someone had this up for a good price, so I grabbed this as well. So now I have a complete one, which I'm super happy about. And as you can see, all the models got super great detail. I actually wasn't really a fan of these models at first, which is why I bought the ogres separately, because I did want the ogres. But I've seen some different color schemes and stuff, and now I kind of like them. So the person I bought these off also included all of the cards for the Bone Reapers, all of their stats, which is awesome. So when you're playing it, it'll make it heaps easy to just have them out on the table. Unfortunately, I don't have the rule book for the set. That's the only thing that I'm missing. And yeah, here we have it here. It looks a bit beat up, but I think the guy downsized the box to send it. Alright, the next box we have here is Battle for Skull Pass. Now, if you've watched all my videos, you may know that I already have a Battle for Skull Pass. In fact, I have 1.5 Battle for Skull Passes. But the reason I ended up picking up this one and getting another one is because I absolutely love the little armies of goblins and dwarves. I think Battle for Skull Pass is just an absolutely awesome set. And this is what came in the box, so as you can see, something doesn't look quite right. And if you know what it is, let me know in the comments. But I'm going to show you the back of the box here. And just tell me if you can see what the difference is. Obviously I didn't have a few of the goblins grouped together properly, but something else. So there's two lots of these dwarves with guns. There should only be one lot. There's two lots of these miners. Again, there should only be the one lot. And there's also, okay, there's only one lot of the axe guys, that's what it's meant to be, but also there's two lots of cannons, which obviously there's supposed to be just the one. Only the one fence, unfortunately. And here we have some, I believe, some scenic stuff from Lord of the Rings. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, it's awesome that I got this, because any bonuses that I get, I always love. It's always a nice surprise. And here we've got just the groups of goblins and stuff. You can see some of these ones have like a purple colour on them, and I actually really like that purple colour. Now these ones aren't quite what's supposed to be in the box either, but we'll have a look at those a bit later. So these ones are on diagonal stands, which obviously they're not supposed to be, but they are actually the spearmen from this set. So yeah, they're supposed to be on straight stands like that, not diagonal ones. We have this dwarf, which I've got no idea where he came from. He's not supposed to be in the set at all. I thought this was rather interesting. So he actually has either the diagonal or the straight. I thought that's a cool idea. I've never seen that before. And here we've got two goblins with nets. Now these aren't supposed to be in the pack, so don't know where they've come from. We've got a group of archers here. Now archers are supposed to be in the pack, but not these ones. These ones are actually holding arrows, and you can see this guy's got a quiver, if the camera wants to focus. There we go. And they're not supposed to have the quivers, and the bows aren't supposed to be held like that. I'll show you what they're supposed to look like. So they're supposed to just be one mold like this, and you can tell that the other ones have got two molds, and that's why you know, one of them's got the bow raised above his head and that sort of thing, because you can't do that on this one. And we've still got a few more to get through. We've got these guys, which I'm not sure if they're captains or not. They've got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. He's got like a little hook staff thing. Most of them have got swords, and then the end guy has a club. And these guys have all got spears pointing forwards, and you can't do that with the ones that are actually in Battle for Skull Pass, because it's just one mold. And we've got this banner bearer with a club. He's, yeah, not in the set either, and also his friend next to him, which I'm guessing is a general or captain or something. If you guys know where these goblins have come from, if you want to let me know in the comments, that would be great, because I'd like to see where they've actually come from, because then I can be like, oh yeah, I got this in a bunch of Warhammer that I bought. Yeah, I really like this guy. I've never seen a goblin with like that metal shield before, and I think it looks absolutely awesome. I also love this little skull moon on top of the banner here. I'll try and get a better shot for you. Yeah, I've never seen that before. So that's everything I got in this Battle for Skull Pass set, and I'm pretty happy with everything. Like, I got it for a good price. I think it was $100 or maybe $120, and for the extras and stuff that I got, I'm super happy. I also love that purple colour scheme on the goblins. I might actually keep that for one of the spear units, I think. I've always loved looking at other people's colour schemes, especially if they strayed from the colour schemes on the box. Also, I've been wondering for such a long time who this guy is right here. I've got him in my Battle for Skull Pass, I've got him in this one. He's not advertised on the box, but he seems to come in every Battle for Skull Pass, and I've got absolutely no idea what it is. It looks like a little hobbit has been crushed by one of the dwarf cannonballs, and it's definitely not a goblin, I don't think. It looks too big, and it's definitely not a dwarf. Can someone please tell me what this guy is? Alright, and on to the next one. Island of Blood. Skaven vs High Elves. And I absolutely love the artwork on this box. I think it's definitely one of the better artworks. Like, just look at that griffin. And the amount of detail in the background here, like we have some flying rats for some reason. And yeah, the Skaven are just like a mess of detail. But it looks absolutely awesome. I wish I had a frame for it. Alright, and what's inside of the box? We've got a bunch of Skaven still on their spruce, as well as some High Elves. And so these models are a little bit older, but the amount of detail is still pretty good. The one thing that I do notice in these sets is the models seem really squished up, and I think it's so that they can get that one mold. And we have a rule update on this. I guess I didn't fit it into the book in time. We have some Lizardmen Warriors stuff here. I don't know why that is in the box. But anyway, we've got the rule book. Yep, that's pretty epic. I hope, you know, I hope every collector's room looks like that eventually. And we have the guidebook for Blood Island. Alright, now we have it all out of the box here, and remember there are still some on the spruce, so they're not all out here. But just looking at it, I think you may have noticed that it is a little bit different to what's advertised on the box if you're familiar with it. And not including the ones that are still on the spruce, there's definitely some that aren't meant to be here. I'm not 100% sure if these guys are supposed to be here. I didn't actually look it up. Pretty sure these swordsmen are. We've got one strange horse, I don't know where that's from. These guys are definitely supposed to be in the box. There's another one that's still on the spruce. Two of these guys, there's definitely not supposed to be two of them. We've got the griffin, and I love that colour scheme. I think that dark really works on the griffin. We've got three of the rat ogres, I think they're called. Obviously we're not supposed to have two of that one there. And we've got a clan of rats here as well as the flamethrower thing. And the captain and the rat ogre guard guy. Now, these ones here are definitely not supposed to be in here. And they're actually all metal ones. They're like really old metal ones. So, you know, I'm happy to get them. But, yeah, obviously they're not supposed to be in here. And we've got these old archers as well. Now, this box definitely didn't come with archers. Also, these much older ones. These, like, must be really old. And we've got these two. I'm not sure if they're Phoenix Guard or what they are, but yeah, I haven't seen them before. And it also came with these Dark Elf shields. So, yeah. And there's also a bunch here that some are supposed to be here, some aren't. But yeah, there's just a lot of bits. Alright, and we are on to the next box, Slave to Darkness. So I got this one for a really good price as well. And you can see we've got the Chaos Sorcerer, the 12 Warriors, the Knights, as well as the Chariot. And all of this is still on the spruce, brand new. Has been opened, but everything's there. Nothing's been taken off the spruce whatsoever. And I think I also paid about 100 for this, or maybe it was 80. I think it was 80 actually. I think he wanted 100 and I knocked him down to 80, which is an absolutely great price for this kit. As you can see here, yep, still all on the spruce, brand new. So getting this, I was super happy. I want to do a comparison video from this one to the new Slaves of Darkness box that they've got, because I don't think you get as many soldiers, but I'd like to see what the difference are between the one we have here now and the one that, yeah, we'd be getting later on. As you can see, it's all very well detailed and nothing's missing. And yeah, I really like these horses. They're just so big and bulky, and they just chuck so much armor on them as well. I've also got like the lizard thing for the chariot. I think you can either have two boars or something, or the lizard. I'm not 100% sure which one I'll go for yet. But yeah, there's another horse, and I love the look of those horses. So we've just got all the stands here and a bunch of paper stuff. So we've got how to put the Chaos Sorcerer together, the Warriors of course, and just this bit of advertising I guess, which is, yeah, I haven't seen this guy before, but that looks pretty epic. Also got the Chariot and some Marauder Horsemen. And I think that's about everything that comes in here. Oh no, yeah, so you can either make this big lizard or you can have the horses. And that's about everything, I think. Unless I'm missing something. Oh, the knights, of course, yeah. I don't think you get that many knights in this box. I think it's 5, not 10. Alright, on to the next ones. So we've got a bunch of Ogre Kingdom stuff here. And parts of it are built. So this is brand new in its box. It's been opened, but everything's there. Nothing's been taken off the spruce. And you can make the 4 different ones. So there's the 2 on the front and the 2 on the back. We've got this guy, which does have an alternate build as well. So there he is there. And that's why I've got 2 of these actually, so that I can have both. So this one has been built. I've got one brand new box of the other one, so I can build the alternate one for that. But all the pieces are here, nothing's missing, which is great. And I've got another 2 of these, so I can have all of the alternate builds with these 3 sets. It's actually 4 sets. Yeah, I just love the amount of detail on that fur. Like, I'm not sure if these are sculpts or 3D printed. I think they may have been sculpts, not 100% sure on that though, but I just think they look absolutely awesome. Alright, and if we didn't have enough ogres, here we go. We got the big box. Now I actually had to pay a little bit more to get this, which I was a little upset about, but when I saw these huge army boxes come out, I knew that I wanted to get one. I almost got the Imperial Guard, but that one was a bit harder to find, so I ended up going with the ogres, which I did really want to get the ogres as well. And they got that old school giant, which I don't think they're selling anymore, and I've always wanted one of these giants. And that's the ogre captain there. I'm not too familiar with all of the ogre units, but yeah, that cannon on that beast looks absolutely awesome. And here's everything you get in the box. So the tyrant, the all the units there. And I thought this was interesting. So you can have the regular giant or the chaos giant. Now, when I was looking through the spruces, I did actually see that there was a giant hand holding that rock with the Chaos Giant. So I thought that was interesting that they actually put both builds in. I thought in this set they'd only put the one build. But as you can see, everything's there, as it should be. I bought this from a store brand new. So yeah, I didn't expect anything to be missing. But yeah, love the detail. And I'm very much looking forward to building that giant, though he's got so many alternate things. Like, I don't know what I'm going to pick. I love the cow here, how you can attach it to his belt and he's just picked up a cow and walked off with it. I think that's awesome, and it adds like character and story to the model. You've just got a bunch of heads and weapons, and we're not going to look through all of this because there's so many. So you'll just have to subscribe and wait for me to put out a video where I actually put all this together, which, well, I might not film it, it may be a very long video. But yeah, there we have the like little goblin units. I forget their name now, but I love that they follow around the ogres and carry their things. Oh, and the store that I bought it from, it's on here. Yeah, PC Market. So they actually sent me these 3 stickers, which I thought was cool. So we've got Ragnar versing the orcs there, and we've got a sister. That one's my favourite one. I think that one looks so sweet. And now that the Warhammer's all out of the way, I've got 2 Gundam kits here. The Evangelion Model 2, or Unit 2 I think it is, and it's got its little sticker here so you know it's genuine. And we've got Unit 0 as well. They didn't have Unit 1, but this was my Christmas present. And here's everything here, and you can see it is one massive pile. Hopefully not going to be added to the pile of shame. Hopefully it's going to get done. But yeah, you never know what will happen to it. Leave me some comments of what you got for Christmas. I'd love to know, or what you've been buying. This has basically been what I've been up to in 2020, just buying old Warhammer and new. If you like this video, please give me the thumbs up, that would really help, and subscribe, because next time we're going to be looking at this, a huge box of Warhammer that I haven't shown you yet, that came in the mail. This is the most money that I've spent on a single army. So if you want to see that, then hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.